Hey man, what's up? Anthony from Metal Miners back, man. I want to do part 2 of the stuff that I got from Roger Kjorvik. If you're not familiar with Roger, you need to go check him out, man. He is just an amazing human being in my opinion, and just a wealth of knowledge on anything that's extreme, death metal, death doom, black metal, anything in between, any variation therein. He knows all about it and probably owns it, so you need to check him out. In the background, we're listening to Cianide, Hell's Rebirth. Maybe a little bit loud, but hey, that's the way I like it. There you go on the inside. Three-piece. Man, these guys have been at it since 1988 and still showing active. Hadn't done anything in the last few years that I'm aware of. This one is a reissue on Hell's Headbangers, came out in 2023. It was actually released in 2005 on Far Beyond Productions. Of course, they're a three-piece out of Chicago, Illinois. This cover art was by Rob Vomiter. Classified as death doom. Most of the stuff probably leans more towards what I would call traditional death metal. Just killer stuff. Three-piece on here. You see there's 9 tracks, a little over 40 minutes of music. Just super stuff. Nothing fancy. Old school death metal at its finest. Now, part 2 of my gifts from Roger edition. It's going to be CDs. I've got 4 CDs I want to show you guys that are all different for the most part. When I say different, I mean different in genres. Everything is heavy, everything is thick, everything is the way we like it, but just different stuff. This may be a little too loud for y'all. I would use my remote control, but for some reason the remote control turns the TV on. If you hit the volume up or down on the remote control to my stereo, it turns the TV on. I have no idea why, but it does. So here we go, boys and girls, if there are any out there, and I hope there are. I'm gonna go ahead and pull this one out here. You can see it. Necro Chaos, and the name of this one is Mortal Angel's Descent. This is the full length that came out in 2021. There's the back cover. Everything's kind of dark. No band photos in here, and it's all red on black. Can't hardly see it. Came out in 2021 on Gods of War Productions. There is the CD, and like I say, the back is on black as well. Death metal out of Germany. Kind of wild looking art there on the cover, isn't there? A guy named Dunkel Spiel did that art. I think that's how you say his name. Possibly close enough that you know who I'm talking about anyway. Like I say, 2021 on Gods of War Productions. One guy does everything on here. Eugene goes by, does it all. I mean, he I don't know if it's real drums or not. I couldn't find on here, but it sounds like real drums to me. But I mean, everything he does on here sounds good to me. I can't imagine being that talented. You get 6 tracks on here, about 35 minutes of music. He's been active since 2018. I had a demo in 19, then this full length. Excellent musicianship. Like I said, goes from blasting to mid-pace. Has some chuggy parts, then back almost to a, approaching a war metal sound, and everything in between. And he transitions flawlessly and keeps it all interesting. Great stuff. I mean, just super. I went down and counted. He's involved in so many different projects, and most of them are just him doing his thing. Super stuff. Check it out if you haven't. And that is Necro Chaos, and the name of this one is Mortal Angel's Descent. Super cool stuff if you're into that kind of stuff, which I know you are if you're watching this channel. The next one I want to show you guys is a band called Sermon. I wasn't familiar with these guys. The name of this one is Till Beth, Till Birth Do Us Part. You see there at the bottom. 2003 release on Bitume. You see that record label there at the bottom. A guy named Marcus Ganal done the cover art here. These guys are from Turkey, and it's Metal Archives has them listed as Gothic Doom, or Gothic, probably Death Doom would probably be better. But there is the CD. A 3-piece on here. Like I said, the guys are out of Turkey. You get 8 tracks. It's a 56-minute release, so I mean you get almost an hour of music. Been at it since '97. These guys have 3 demos early on, and the last one was in 2004. Then this debut full length. Guttural vocals on here. There's the track listing. Guttural vocals on here. Spoken word parts. Very familiar in a way. I mean, in a way, it reminds me of December Noir, but not quite as heavy. Well produced and well recorded. This is Death Doom, but it's not heavy, thick, down-tuned Death Doom. I mean, this is. Check this out if you haven't, and let me know what you think about it. Good stuff. Good stuff. Sermon from Turkey. Appreciate that one, Mr. Roger. You know I do. I love this stuff, man. Here's one that he sent me. He also sent Liam, the Death Doom Metalhead, a copy. And of course, if you want a better review of it or a better description of it, go check out his channel as well, which you need to anyway. If you're watching this one and you're watching Roger, you need to watch Liam. But the one I'm talking about is Shades of Deep Water, and the name of the album is Deluge Towards Its Close. John Martin did this art. 2023 independent release by the band. There's the back cover. Inside. This is classified on the Metal Archives as Funeral Doom. There is the CD. These guys are out of Finland. When I say these guys, it's one guy. He goes by JH. The initials JH, and he does everything on here. When I say everything, I'm talking about he writes all the music, he performs all the music, he does the mixing, the mastering, the production, everything. He's been active in this project since 2006, and this is the 3rd full length. And they have a new one this year already that came out February the 15th. Heavy, thick. I wrote here in my notes, it's slow, it's sad, it's mesmerizing. The vocals are excellent. Most everything in this just seems, it just brings about the feeling of anguish. I mean, it's funeral doom, but it's not the. It's on the faster end of funeral doom. It's still funeral doom, but it's not the slow. I mean, it's slow, but not drudging funeral doom. Like I say, check Liam's review out of it and give these guys a listen. If you're into that slow stuff, I think you're going to like this. I mean, this guy is super talented, and this is an excellent release. I mean, everything from releasing it itself, man. My hat's off. My bald head is shining, and accolades to you, sir. Great stuff. Last but not least, totally different sound. This is Expus. XPus. You see it there at the top. Sepulchrum Christi, or however you say it. Sepulchrum Christi. Full length, 2023 release on Cult and Chaos Productions. Comes in a little trifold deal here. The cover art here, let's see, get it back around here. I always go backwards. The cover art there is Hellforged Metal Art. Gets credit for that. Black and Death Metal out of Italy. The CD just falls in this little sleeve here. See if I can get this girl out without throwing it all on the floor, which I ended up doing it anyway. There is the CD, 3-piece. You get 11 tracks, which includes an intro and an outro, so actually 9 tracks of music, 42, almost 43 minutes of music on this release. Active since 2015, and this is their 3rd full length. There's the track listing on the back. Fast and bludgeoning stuff for the most part, but they do slow down, like a bark, growly bark vocal. I don't know quite how to describe it, but it fits the music perfectly. Well produced. I would say if I had to pick one word to describe this, it's evil. You know, it's got a touch of the blackened edge there in the vocals. It's not the vocals that are black, and I misspoke there. It's just the I guess the atmosphere they produce here that gives it the blackened edge and the speed, especially in the lyrical content. I mean, these guys are obviously satanic or portray that in their music anyway. But here it is. If you want to check it out, Expus. I really enjoyed this. I'm not really into the lyrical content at all, but the music is just superb. Roger always gives me stuff, or not always gives me stuff, but suggests stuff to me or shows stuff on his channel that sometimes pushes the envelope to what I listen to. You know, he's always showing some black metal that I've been trying to get into, and some black and thrash, and this being black and death metal kind of pulls me out of my norm. But I enjoyed this, really did enjoy this. Like I say, the guys from Italy, 3rd full length, and unexpectedly surprised. Well, not really unexpectedly surprised. I knew when I opened it up and it had Roger's name on it, it was going to be good stuff. But you know what I'm trying to say? I'm stumbling over my words. Last but not least, I want to mention something to you guys. I have recently, or Cody and I have recently achieved a mile mark of 1,000 subs. And he's been thinking about, he's back home now, he's been thinking about what we should do for a contest. And we will have one, and I'll be announcing it this weekend, what we're going to do. But I want to do something that makes it so that video makers, content makers, and guys who comment that don't make videos can both be a part of it, because we appreciate you both, and we want to do something that will be able for you to get a prize that's something that's worthy of our appreciation. And you know, since shipping across the water is so expensive, what we could give somebody here in the States wouldn't be equitable to what we could give somebody far away because of the shipping costs. So probably what we're going to do is have a prize of a cash prize that we can either put on your PayPal account, or if you're in the States, we'll figure out some way to get the money to you. But that would be the best way. That way you can go get what you want. You know, if you're in a bind like we all are from time to time, and you need just a little extra cash, you can take your wife out to eat, do whatever you want to do with it. But that's the plan as far as what we're going to do to get you entered into the contest. We have a few ideas, but hadn't come up with anything formally yet. But I want to say I appreciate you guys. Thank you for the helping us reach 1,000 subs. I mean, we've been at it for 3 years, and it's been so good to be in this community, to be with this group of people, man, to be a part of this. We are just flattered, and we appreciate you all. Thank you very much, Roger. If you're not familiar with Roger's channel, today is your lucky day. Roger Kjorvik, type it in on the search bar and he will pop up, and you will get to see the King of Norway in my book, man. Just a great guy. So many great people in this community, man. If you're not a part of it, you need to be a part of it. You don't have to make a video, just comment, join in, and we'll treat you like family. Thank you very much. I appreciate you guys.